Hey guys, today's video is one of my absolute favorite types of videos to film and to watch, which is a product empties video. I feel like this is the best way to tell you guys my final thoughts on a product. Just for instance, but you know, sometimes I could use a product several times, really love it, put it into a monthly favorites, and then say it breaks. I may forget to update you about that, so this way you get to see my final thoughts. Also, whether or not I will be repurchasing a product. I'm not someone who will just run out and grab another one if I like a product a fair amount. I'm someone who is always on the hunt for the best of the best, like my holy grail. So if I do repurchase, that's a pretty big deal. I will have all of my product empties listed down below in the description box. I hope someone out there appreciates that because it is going to take me forever. I will also have the makeup I'm wearing listed down below. If you enjoy empties videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let's go ahead and get into my empties. I have stuff literally wanting to fall out. So here's my empties video. I just kind of timed this by when it really starts to get full and I can't fit anything else in here. I did, however, look at my last empties video and it was exactly 2 months ago to the date. So I'm pretty impressed with myself. There's probably about 40 products in here going by the last ones that I've done. Grab your popcorn. This is going to be a while. I always like to start with my products that are tested on animals. I went cruelty-free last January. I kind of started phasing things out before then, but I like to go ahead and start with my non-cruelty free products because it is much easier to say once I will not repurchase this because it's not cruelty free versus having to say it over and over again like 10 times. Also, I am going to separate everything out and I will do it like in categories. Before I didn't do that and I just like to do it by like hair, skin, body, or whatever else. I also want to mention this does not include my Drunk Elephant empties. I am currently doing my Drunk Elephant long haul, as I like to call it. I am using Drunk Elephant for 6 weeks. I was going to do 4 weeks. I don't think I updated you guys. I am now testing it out for 6 weeks total. I am on my last week, so that video will be coming very soon. I do have some empties there, but I don't really want to talk about them yet. There is so much body care, so just be prepared when that section does come up. But I have 4 items here that aren't cruelty free, starting with this one. Joico Color Co-Wash Whipped Cleansing Conditioner. I don't think they even make this anymore. It is not at my Ulta. I actually really loved this product and would want to repurchase it had it been cruelty free and not discontinued. I don't know if it's maybe available on their site. I'm not going to look into that. I like to use a cleansing conditioner or a co-wash in between my regular washes. I also like to do like the ACV like vinegar rinse. I think I have that in here too. Besides doing like my regular shampoo, I have color treated hair. I usually actually wash my hair with shampoo maybe once or twice a week. So something like this comes in handy on days that I go to the gym or I work out or just like really just want to wash my hair and have like a clean feeling. This one is a foam and it does feel really thick. You work it in, I'd say like mid-lengths to ends is what I usually did. It doesn't foam up at all. This one has a very strong scent of plumeria. That's the only thing I can describe it of, like the Bath & Body Works kind of plumeria scent. And when I rinsed it out though, it wouldn't feel heavy. It would more like extend my washes. I wouldn't say that my hair looked like super clean on the second day, but this was something nice and quick to use when I did need like a little bit of a refresher. If you have a cleansing conditioner that you really love, let me know what it is below. I do have fine hair that easily gets weighed down, but I still need a lot of moisture. Let me know the ones that you love below because I'm always kind of on the hunt for a new one. The next product I have is a soap from Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works is one of those brands that really grinds my gears. It says right here on the packaging, not tested on animals. They do, I believe, sell in mainland China. And I also know their products used to say final product not tested on animals, which is such a cop-out. Like, do your research, figure out where your ingredients are coming from. Anyway, I wish they were cruelty-free because I really love their candles. But the soap is the Cream Luxe Hand Soap in Eucalyptus Mint. It's fine. It's a soap. It did what it's supposed to do. I love the scent, however. I had this lotion, the Eucalyptus Mint, and I believe it was like a silver tube. I carried it around in high school, and it was my favorite lotion. It was so strong smelling. I remember I had friends that said it smelled like Windex, and I didn't really care. I kept on using it. So I had purchased this at some point for the scent. I think I actually got a gift card, and that's why I have this. But anyway, you know why I won't be buying this again. The next thing I have is a floss, which is a little bit boring, but I'm trying to make sure I put more of like my personal hygiene kind of products in here. This is the Ultraclean Mint Floss from Listerine. I was talking about my flossing habits not too long ago. I'm not really sure why I was doing that, but I currently use Cocoa Floss, which is cruelty-free. I had said that I liked this one because it's flat. I have very tight teeth, so it really gets in there. I don't know if you need to know that, but anyway, I can't buy this again, and I would love if I could find a cruelty-free floss that is flat for my tight teeth. Why am I so awkward? This I loved, and I'm so sad that it is not cruelty-free. This is the Atelier Cologne in Vanilla Insensée. I bought this, like many others, because of Samantha Ravindall. This smells so good. I just bought the little one. It is not a rollerball. I love little mini fragrances that don't roll on, that actually spray on. I actually just finished this morning. I knew I had just a tiny bit left, and sometimes I like to put perfume on before I film because it just kind of gets me in the mood. This is vanilla, but it is like a very smoky vanilla. It also, I think lime is one of the ingredients, but it doesn't come off as citrus at all to me. It's like not a sweet vanilla. It's very smoky. I always get compliments on this whenever I wear this. I really also like this vanilla perfume, Vanilla Woods. The 7 Virtues, I forgot who made that at first. I really love this one, but it does not compare to this. I absolutely love this scent, and I would 100% buy it again if I could. If you know of maybe like a dupe for this, let me know what it is below because I'm so sad about this one. I actually only have 3 makeup items and they're all setting sprays. I was just kind of surprised to see that this is the only makeup I've gone through. I know I have some things that are sort of close. I'm also someone too that if a product is just about empty and it takes more effort for me to use it up, I will just let it sit. That's why at one point I had like 3 Tarte Shape Tapes opened because the last 2 I was really having to like dig anything out of. I'm so bad with that. I need to go through and kind of see what I need to use up. Anyway, to start with the first setting spray, Toothpaste Hangover RX 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I do enjoy this. I'm sure many of you have used this. It's very popular. It does feel hydrating on the skin. I don't know how much longer I feel like it actually made my makeup last, but it did set my makeup very well. It smells like coconut. I would say it's a strong coconut fragrance, but I wouldn't say it's obnoxious. I may repurchase this if it goes on sale, maybe like an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, or if it was like in a kit. I don't think I would just run out and grab another one of these though. And then next I have from Colourpop the All-Star Face Setting Spray. A lot of you just saw this in my last Project Pan finale. I did finish this. It is a mattifying setting spray, so I would not repurchase. The only reason I purchased this to begin with is that I was doing a video using a full face of Colourpop, so would not buy again. You may like it more though if you have a different skin type than I do. And the last thing in the makeup category, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this. You cannot beat the mister on this. It is so fine. It feels like little feathers falling onto your face. It is such like a light mister. I like the way it makes my skin look. I do feel like it does have a role in the way that my makeup wears throughout the day. I do really enjoy this, and I have already repurchased this. I'm not someone who will just let myself run out of something and then rebuy it. If I really like something, I will stock up before it goes. So I probably bought another one when this was about like halfway, maybe a little bit under. I've had that sitting in the drawer. So I did finish this and I would buy this again. I'm going to get into hair care next because I only have 3 products, so I'll get through like the quick ones first. This is from Aveda, the Control Force Hairspray. Some of you may already know I worked there for a very long time and left earlier this year. When I left, I stocked up on this like crazy. I think I got like 4 of these and then 4 of the air control. Control Force is the stronger hold hairspray. What I love about it though is it can really hold like any kind of style that you do, but you can also just brush it out of your hair. It doesn't leave any kind of residue in the hair, which is pretty amazing. Air control is the lighter one, and I use that more for like frizz control. So I used it like in here today, and then I use this on the back to keep this in place. I have 2 in my bathroom, and then my husband also stole one, and he put that into the downstairs bathroom so he can use it before work. I don't think I've purchased another hairspray since using this one, since working for them, but this one is certainly my favorite, and I don't see myself buying a different type anytime in the near future. And then I have two of those cleansing kinds of things that I was talking about that aren't necessarily shampoo. This is the ACV, I don't know if it's DpHue or DpHue. This is the apple cider vinegar rinse. I really, really love this product. So you have your nozzle here. This is instead of shampooing your hair or conditioning your hair, and you work it through. I did it in lines, and then when you get in the shower and you get your water on your hair, you just kind of, why am I messing up my hair? You go ahead and kind of work it in. It doesn't really lather, but I will say there's like a silkiness to it that feels cleansing. You leave it in for a few minutes and rinse it out, and your hair is like refreshed and revived. It never weighs down my hair. It is very light. The scent itself, if you are concerned about maybe smelling like vinegar, it does have a vinegar scent, but they also mix it with something else. It smells kind of like honey to me, like it's very sweet, and I can smell both of those things when I am rinsing my hair, kind of like a salad. But when I rinse everything out and I'm styling my hair, whatever else, I don't smell it at all. I would buy this one again. I'm currently testing out another one from 𝐻𝐻𝐿. I saw it on FabFitFun. I got it at a discount, so I decided to pick that one up, but I absolutely love this and I would recommend it. And the last thing in the hair care category is from KeraColor. This is the Color and Clenditioner in red. It's a cleansing conditioner. This is the first product I have tried from KeraColor. I have certainly been curious about them before. I got this from Ulta. If you don't know, I work there, so it's very easy for me to pick things up from Ulta. That's why I keep mentioning them. This is found in the hair mask aisle. They do have a full-size version, which I went ahead and purchased because I really enjoyed this one. It deposits a little bit of color. They have every single color. I have religiously used Overtone for years and I really love it. Overtone has their daily conditioner that you use after you shampoo, and then they also have a mask. The mask is once a week and you leave it on for 20 minutes and you rinse it out. That one I always shampoo before because I need to have my hair cleansed as well. This one, because it's a cleansing conditioner, I don't have to shampoo before. It still says to leave it in for 3 to 20 minutes, which I usually will do. I try to leave it on as long as possible, but this deposits so much red in my hair. Like I said, I went ahead and bought the full size. I also really like that compared to Overtone. Overtone has a mint kind of scent, and I hate having my hair smell like mint. I don't really want it on my body either. This has a much more clean scent. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's definitely not mint. So I did go ahead and repurchase this because I really liked it. I'm going to get into my favorite category next, which is all of my skincare, but I do have some personal items first that I want to include. Like I said, I'm trying to get better at doing that, so I have some toothpaste. This is from Tom's. This is the Spearmint Whole Care with Fluoride toothpaste. It's fine, did what it was supposed to do, tasted pretty good. I don't think I would run out and grab this one again. I think my husband bought this. He saw the bunny on here and was like, okay, that one's safe. I don't know if I would run out and grab this one again. I didn't not like it, but I like to try new things. I feel like I say that about 100 times when I do empties videos. Anyway, it was fine. However, my favorite toothpaste is from Morphe. I have two of them here. I have a mini of the cinnamon mint and then a full size of the licorice flavor. This packaging is so cute for starters. It has very apothecary kind of vibes with the little top there. I love it. I know it's just toothpaste, but more often than not, I'm gonna leave it out on my counter and not put it in the drawer like I'm supposed to. So it is nice that it looks cute. I love the licorice flavor. I hate licorice candy. I think it's like a prank candy. If you like it, let me know below, but I hate the taste of it. This is so nice. It's kind of like spicy. I drink coffee all day, every day, and you guys all have been there before when you have peppermint toothpaste or something peppermint to eat and then you have coffee. It is disgusting. This does not do that. I know it's horrible to rate my toothpaste experience based on how my coffee tastes afterwards, but I'm just trying to keep it real. I drink coffee all day, every day, so that is very important to me. I already have repurchased this. I have another full size in my bathroom right now. My lips are getting so dry. I need to add some lip gloss. I'm getting like that inner rim in my lips. I do so much talking in these videos that my lips always automatically dry out. So the next thing and the last thing I have in like the personal care kind of category is from Clear Conscious, and these are eye drops. I wasn't really much of an eye drop user before. I don't really have allergies. I would only use them on occasion when my eyes are itchy, but of course these are cruelty free, so I thought they were worth mentioning for some of you out there. It is like, it's probably like one of the hardest parts of going cruelty free is finding things that are like personal care items deodorants that work well, toothpaste that works well, floss, eye drops, things like that. So I wanted to mention this. I use this every time I film. I think I saw the suggestion from the Kayla. She just changed her name. I want to say it's Taylor Wynn now. I have my current open bottle here. I use them every time. They do what they're supposed to do, but I just wanted to mention them because they are cruelty free. And getting into skincare, I have 2 lip balms. I have this one from 𝐌𝐻𝐂𝐇. It was just in my last project pan. Would not repurchase this. It just worked like any old lip balm for me. It is the matcha lip balm, and it does not taste like matcha. It tastes like vanilla. I won't talk about it too much just because you guys probably just saw that video. Would not repurchase. And then I also have a very well-loved honey trap from Lush. As you can probably tell, this lived in my purse and my little makeup bag. I have used this up completely. I used to also work for Lush. I worked for them for about 3 years and I fell in love with this product. I would repurchase this. I really like the flavor. I wouldn't say it lasts like the longest, but it does give me hydration on my lips and I like the taste of it. It is peppermint and honey. I have another one currently, which is the key lime, so I'm not going to run out and grab this, but I will use that key lime up and then we'll see if I want another one. Next thing I have is a face halo. You can see it is quite dirty. I bought this in a pack of 3. I want to say it was March or April. I put it into my monthly favorites. This thing is great. I was using the makeup eraser previously to this. I really enjoy this a lot more. I feel like it's really getting everything off without pulling or tugging at my skin. I keep a big thing of Dr. Bronner's right next to my sink so that I can rinse this out every time I use it, and then I will wash it about once a week. I'm currently on my second one and I will continue to buy these. Next, I have 2 sheet masks here. I usually have more of them in my empties video, but because of my current long haul with Drunk Elephant, I don't really have too many. I only have 2. I didn't even use this one. My husband did. This is the Icing Sweet Bar Sheet Mask. This was a set of 4. I had used the other 3 previously. And then I also have from Pacifica the Energize Glow Turmeric Spice Facial Mask. I bought this because of turmeric being in the name. I feel like with sheet masks, I usually gravitate towards them based on what ingredients are in them and what they say they're going to do, hydrate or brighten. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of them do the same thing. That doesn't mean I think they don't do anything. They all kind of soften the skin. They give you a little bit of glow, but most of them are pretty similar. So I wouldn't run out and grab either one of these again. I buy sheet masks more based on like sales and that kind of stuff. I do, however, currently have a Tatcha sheet mask and I have been holding on to that since last January. I like to save the best for last in everything in my life. I do the same thing when I have a big plate of nachos. The cheesiest, crunchiest nacho gets eaten last. I do the same thing with all of my products. So if I have 8 lotions and I really love one of them, I will go through the other 7. Of course, I don't want it to spoil or go bad, but that's just kind of how my brain works. If any of you do that, let me know, but I wouldn't run out and grab either one. Let's get into some Lush next. These both are from my Lush long haul that I did back, I think in the spring, and I now finished both of these products. This is an empty case. I just have it to remind me to talk about it. So I had used up 2 baby facials. It is a solid makeup remover. It has a little baby face on it. You press it on the eye and it dissolves. It has a bunch of butters in it and it helps dissolve your makeup. I would not repurchase. It's a little bit too greasy, a little bit too heavy. And then the bars themselves, I don't think I said this in my long haul, like it did the job and it got rid of my makeup, but the bars get kind of gross. They get covered in makeup. And when you go to rinse them, you use hot water, of course, and because it's butter, it just melts and kind of wastes some of the bar. So I would not repurchase this. This, however, I would repurchase. This is the Let the Good Times Roll Face and Body Cleanser. This is an exfoliant. I used it more on my face than on my body just because of the price point, but it's almost pasty. You take a little bit out, you pinch it, add some water, and then work it into the skin. It's not gonna lather, but it does exfoliate. It's very mild. It's not very aggressive. It smells like Captain Crunch. It has a delicious scent. The only reason I haven't repurchased this is because I'm trying to use Drunk Elephant right now and I have just too many products, but I would totally buy this again and I would recommend it. Next, I have a cleanser from Eminence. This is the first product I ever tried from Eminence and the only product. I had a facial a couple years ago and this smelled so delicious during my facial that I was like, I gotta have it. I gotta know what that is. This is the Lemon Cleanser and it says it's for normal to dry skin types. It has a very delicious scent. It smells like Starburst basically. It does not foam up though. It's a very thin kind of cleanser. I didn't really love it. I needed to have it at the time. I hate when I do stuff like that. And I really liked it in the beginning, but I got kind of sick of it. And the cleansing aspect of it, it almost felt like slimy on my skin. I don't know how else to describe this. I would love to try more Eminence products. So if you have any recommendations, let me know what they are below. They are in Hungary. They're made in Hungary. Well, I don't know if their manufacturer is still there, but that's where they were established. And I'm half Hungarian, so that's always kind of been my appeal to use more Eminence, and because of their ingredients. So if you like more things from them, let me know what they are, but I would not repurchase this again. I have from Kopari the Coconut Rose Toner, FabFitFun, I believe. I don't know if I got it in a box or if I got it from the edit sale. This smells like coconut and rose and witch hazel. It was fine. I feel like a lot of rose toners do the same thing. I love rose toners. I'm always trying different ones. I really love my Thayer's Witch Hazel Rose Toner. That's like my holy grail and the one I use most often. But sometimes I do like to have something that spritzes on. I wouldn't grab this right away, but maybe if it comes back to the FabFitFun, like their edit sale or something, then I might buy it again. I would also like to try more things from Kopari as well, but this wasn't like anything particularly special. I have two things from Tatcha. This is the Essence. I got this as part of a kit, I think last January. It took me a while to go through. I was probably testing out new things. I think I had another Essence I was trying to get through, and I was kind of holding on to this one because so many influencers and creators I watch were really hyping this up. It's $90 for one for the full size bottle, not this little guy. That would be completely ridiculous. It's fine. It's an essence. It does things that I feel like most essences do. Some of those things you can't really see. Essences are made to prepare your skin for everything else, to help your serums and everything else absorb. And most of them give you like a silkiness to your skin. I really enjoy the step in my skincare routine, but I would not pay $90 for this one. This, however, I will be repurchasing right away, right after my Drunk Elephant video, probably around the next Sephora sale. So this is Tatcha the Silk Cream. I love this. This is one of my favorite moisturizers I have ever used. It certainly makes my skin feel silky, like the name says it will, but it gives me the perfect amount of hydration. It doesn't feel too heavy, too oily, too greasy. It sinks in right away. I also really like the scent. The Tatcha scent is very nice and very spa-like. I saw so many people also talking about the Dewy Skin Cream when that came out. I did try that one, just a sample, but I much prefer this one, and I will be buying this again. Also, the spoon on top is really nice. I don't have to dig my finger in to get the product that I want out. I can just use the little spoon, and it feels very nice and luxe doing so. I'm really surprised I didn't lose it. I'm very proud of myself, but I will be buying this again. Next, from Sunday Riley, I have Good Genes. This is their lactic acid treatment. It smells like sour milk. I have been using it for a couple years now, and I have gotten used to the scent, but it's still like not my favorite thing. It also kind of smells like lemongrass, so that's like the saving grace there. This was my first chemical exfoliant that I had ever purchased. Not this one. This is like my third or fourth bottle. I bought it originally in a set with the Luna Sleeping Night Oil. I think it's called the Power Couple Duo, which was like a nice way to try out both products. This is the hero product in my opinion. It does dissolve any of the dead skin on your face. It says here that it also helps with age spots and instantly plumps. I don't know if I noticed any of those things, but it certainly does help to exfoliate the skin. It kind of tingles or stings a little bit when you first use it. I've gotten used to that, as well as I've gotten used to the scent of it. I am open to trying other things. I think there are other products out there, maybe even from The Ordinary. I know they have a lactic acid treatment. There's other things that I think can do the same thing for a little bit less money. So if you have a chemical exfoliant you really enjoy, let me know what it is. I wouldn't say I would never buy this again because I do quite enjoy using this product, but it's a little bit pricey, so we shall see. And then lastly, from Edible Beauty, I have their Vanilla Silk Hydrating Lotion. This is an Australian company. I think they came to Sephora about a year and a half ago, and I was really enticed by the brand. Some of their ingredients sound really nice. So this one, the Vanilla Silk, it does not smell like vanilla. That's the name that drew me in, but it really smells like citrus, which I'm not a fan of. I usually like to use creams and oils and something thicker, but I remember buying this before summer summertime, so I was curious to maybe to have like a lotion to use during the day that would be a little bit lighter. The texture of this was fine. Wouldn't be enough for me in wintertime, but for summer it worked well. It served its purpose. What kind of annoyed me with this is it does not smell like vanilla. They shouldn't have that on the front of the bottle. It smells like citrus, like a Fruity Pebbles kind of citrus, and I wasn't really a fan of it. I'm not really into I'm not into those kind of scents, so I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I am curious about some of their other products. Particularly, they have a Gold Rush Eye Balm, so if you have used any of theirs, let me know what you like from them below. I have a ton of body care in front of me. I'm gonna go through this pretty fast though. I don't often repurchase the same body care over and over again unless it's a lotion I really like. Like I really like the Lush Sleepy Time lotion. I think it's just called Sleepy, but I added the time. And then I also really love Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream, but for the most part I like to try new things. So I had this from Raw Sugar. I bought this at Target, me and my husband did. This is their foaming bath in the pineapple, I guess it's McQuai, M-A-Q-I, berry and coconut scent. This smells delicious. It still smells like it. It's very like, it's definitely berry, but it's like a sensual kind of berry, and it produced a lot of bubbles. I would buy this again. We have another one currently, the lemon scent, so that's what we're using now. We like to take baths together. I think I said that my last Empties video. We do sheet masks and take a little bath and have like a nice relaxed kind of time in there. So we would buy this one again, and I did really enjoy this one. If you see it at Target, I also saw they have sugar cubes, and I really want to try those too in this same scent. It is very nice. And from Lush, I have two items I've used up. I've said in every Empties video, I use bath bombs and bubble bars on a regular basis, but I often forget to put them into my Empties because there's nothing left. They have dissolved down the drain. So what I've been doing is keeping the bags and writing on them what I used up. I don't always remember. I only have two things written down, which I know I have used more. I have two bath bombs, wherever I wrote it, that came out during when they released all the limited edition bath bombs. I think that was earlier this year. So I had used the Geode bath bomb, and then I think it's Tadami Okari. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Geode I purchased because of how it looked online. It looked like a geode and had little crystals on the front. Mine looked kind of like crusty and crumbled when I got mine. The scent was fine. I don't think I would repurchase that one. However, the other one smells like sandalwood. It was like a nice soft pale yellow water. It smelled like sandalwood. It was very nice and relaxing and herbal. Would buy that one again. I know I've gone through others, but I can't really remember unless I've taken videos and put them on Instagram, but those are the two that I remember enjoying and using. So this is from Dr. Teal's. This is one of their pure Epsom salts in the coconut oil scent or variety. I have like all of these, I think 5 or 6 of them, and I have little glass mason jars that I actually wrote on them. I did some chalkboard paint and took a chalkboard marker and wrote on the front of them what they are. So I used the coconut one up pretty quickly. I used this one up so fast because I felt like I could pair it with other things. It didn't really have too much of a scent where the other ones do. This one says it's specifically supposed to nourish and protect your skin. I don't know how true that is. I feel like all of the varieties that I have kind of do the same thing, but I continue to use them because I know Epsom is really good for your skin. It's really good for your body to soak in there, so I will continue to buy these. And from Sponge Gel, I don't like saying this, Sponge Gel, I don't know how to say it. I have these. These I only know about because of FabFitFun. They are pretty much always available to add to your box or during their edit sale, and they're always at a discount, so I picked them up because I thought they sounded fun. They are a soap, a little body buffer type thing that you get in the shower and you wet and it will lather, so the soap is already in there. This one is the beach grass scent and was smaller, so it's 15 uses. This one was a 2-pack of their 30 use buffer in the bourbon vanilla scent. This we are currently using, but I decided to go ahead and include it in this Empties video because what will happen is I will throw away that sponge and forget to talk about it. So I'll talk about it now because they're pretty much the same. They just have a different scent. These are really nice. I really enjoy them. They set up really well. The body buffer is a little rough at first, which I kind of like. It feels like it's exfoliating at the same time. They also too must have some kind of technology so that they don't get musty. That was my only concern, is that they would get that mildew scent, and they haven't, which is great. The only thing, my last time using this one, it ran out of the soap and I didn't know it when I had gotten into the shower. There's no way to like indicate that. So I would say maybe keep another shower gel or soap on hand, because I had to get out and go to my bathtub and get another one. So just a forewarning there, but I really like this. I already did buy another one in the past edit sale and it's on its way to me. Two more things from FabFitFun, so I might as well talk about them now. This is from Aveda. This is a body lotion in mandarin, orange, and bergamot. The scent was really nice, very heavy on the bergamot. I don't like citrus, but I quite enjoy the spiciness of bergamot. This felt nice. Lotions are pretty much all the same to me unless it's one I really, really love, and this one didn't quite stand out to me. I maybe would grab it again if it came back to the edit sale just for the scent of it. It is very nice, but it's a fine lotion. The other thing I tried is from Manna Kadar. This is the Champagne Charcoal Scrub. Really enjoyed this. It's very scrubby, but it's not gritty. It doesn't feel like it's scratching your skin. The scent was also a very nice one. The champagne, like bubbly kind of scent. I don't know, it's probably pretty synthetic, but it did smell good. The packaging is also very cute. It does get pretty dirty, but I was happy to get this in my FabFitFun and to use it up. Another lotion I have from KeraColor. This is the Mulberry Vanilla. I want to say I probably bought this through FabFitFun in one of their edit sales as well. I remember trying their lotion years and years ago and not being super impressed with it, but you know, I decided to try it out again. The lotion scent kind of intrigued me, Mulberry Vanilla. It smells berry-ish, but like wintry. I'm not the best scent describer, but it wasn't offensive. I hate their lotion though. I forget how much I hate their lotion. It is so unnecessarily thick. It's thick and it doesn't spread well, and it's white, it leaves a cast, it's really hard to rub in, but it doesn't actually hydrate your skin. So would not buy this, would not recommend it. I know people love their body lotions. They're definitely one of their cult favorites kind of thing, and I wanted to give it another try and I regretted doing so. I have two more products, so thank you for sticking around. If you're still here, I know it's a long one. This is the Avocado Wash from Lush. It's a shower gel. This bottle is so beaten up for me trying to squeeze the last bit out of it. It smells really good. I want to say it actually kind of reminds me of the smell of Pine Sol, but like more natural, but I like it. I don't know, I'm weird. I know it's in the scent family of the Jungle Conditioner, so if you are a fan of that one, you will probably like this one. And it has fresh avocado in it, which sounded really nice for my skin. I definitely had to pick this up. Would buy this again. I love a lot of their shower gels. I like trying new ones, but this is one that I would consider next time. And then lastly, I have from Hempz a big old lotion. I always have one of these around, but it takes me so long to get through them that I don't often talk about them. This is one of my must-haves for summer. Wintertime, they won't do anything for my skin, but for summertime, they do give me a little bit of hydration. I often will use this on my arms or even just on my hands when I want just a little bit of moisture, not anything too heavy. When it's hot and sweaty, I don't want to be greasy. This scent I would not buy again. This is the Whipped Strawberry Cream and Chamomile. It was fine, but I like to try new things. I have already purchased another one, the pumpkin one. Of course I did, because I'm a basic bee when it comes to pumpkin. I even have a pumpkin tattoo on my foot. Anything pumpkin, I am a complete sucker for. So I have already bought another one and I will continue to buy these. That's it for my empties video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, going through my trash with me. If you did, you can let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. If you're new here and you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. Have you tried any of the products I discussed? Do you agree or disagree with my thoughts? Let me know. Also, do you now want to try something because I talked about it? Let me know below. I thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.